Sweetie? Little one, is that you? You're home very early, you're right. I thought you said you were going to be gone for a majority of the day to see the festival with your friends. You were talking about it non-stop when you heard it was coming back this year. Changed your mind? What could have possibly made you change your mind? Oh, my God. Honey, are you okay? No, don't say it's nothing. That's a lot of blood for nothing. Come here. Let me look. I said come here. It's not nothing. Please. Good. Oh, my God. Okay, so you did not just fall. I can tell. You're looking away from me. You only do that when you're not telling the truth. No, you can't just change your mind right now. Let me look. Does it hurt when I touch your arm like this? Only a little. Well, okay, I don't think that means it's broken, which is good. You can move it around, right? Okay, good. That's a big cut. Well, come here. Come sit on the bench right there. I'll get some water, and I'll wash the blood off and treat the wound, okay? I can't even see it. There's so much blood. Are you feeling okay? Do you feel sick, lightheaded, anything at all? Well, feeling scared is perfectly normal and totally fine. It looks like a big, big cut that you got anyway. No, I may not be able to see it very well, but I could tell something's going on. All right, are you sitting down? Good, okay. I'm going to take this washcloth, get it wet, and I'll clean your arm, okay? And then we'll get a closer look at what happened to you. So you're not going to tell me what happened, are you? I'm gonna have to figure this out on my own? Okay. Well, we already established that your arm isn't broken, which is good. It's less of a pain for you. Well, one, because having a broken arm hurts really, really badly, but also it takes a lot longer to heal than, say, a big scrape or a cut. You sure you don't want to tell me what happened to you? I see. Honey, climbing up trees is very dangerous. Even if you wanted to see the parade better, that's extremely scary, and if you weren't careful, well, this can happen. I know it hurts. Just stay still. Good. Good little one. I see. Oh, that doesn't look too good. I see some splinters. I'm gonna have to take them out, okay? That way your arm doesn't get infected. It might hurt a little, but you can't move. If you move, then the splinters might break, and we can't have that. I'll have to go in and really get them out. Let me go get some tweezers real quick. I'll be right back. Alright. You better not have moved. Good. Okay, you ready? If you need to, just grip my arm with your other hand and hold it as tight as you need to. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Good job. I know, sweetie, I know it hurts. Another one, okay? Ready? 1, 2. I know you don't want to do it, hun. I know it hurts, but you have to let me do this, okay? It's either this or your arm gets really infected and you could get really sick. And I know you don't want to get sick during the summer. Exactly. Alright, so ready? Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3. Good. Alright, that's good. Now this last one. It's a little bigger, so you might feel it more. But you just gotta breathe, okay, hun? Remember, in through the nose, out through the mouth, okay? Like that. Exactly. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Shh. I know, honey, it hurts. I know. Shh, it's okay. It's almost out. There you go. Shh. Here, come here. My poor baby. I know, it hurts. Shh. It's okay. It's alright. It's all over now. I know, there's still some blood. We'll clean it up and then patch you up with a bandage, okay? Shh. It's okay. I know, Mother's here. There you are. No, your father isn't going to be mad at you when he comes home. I'm sure he did the exact same thing when he was around your age. Me? Oh, well, I never fell out of a tree before, but I did almost drown one time. That's just as scary, I would think. Well, no. There's no blood, but it's pretty scary having your lungs filled with something other than air. It's not supposed to happen, so if it starts to happen, then naturally you get scared. My father rescued me. I forgot exactly how it happened, but I remember my father rescued me. It was very nice. I was so relieved. Well, because I grew up never fearing the ocean, no matter what happened. I still loved it when I was younger. I still loved it when my father was gone. And I love it now. Always have and always will. Just like how I'll always love you. I know. Come here. Let's bandage this up. Yeah, there we go. Not too bad. You look pretty cool now. You've got a wrapped bandage around your arm. Remind me to check it every once in a while, okay, sweetie? I'm usually very good at remembering things, but sometimes I can be forgetful. But not all the time. For instance, I will never ever forget your birthday. I'll never forget mine, and I will never forget your father's. And I will never forget the fact that you can never, ever choose which type of cake you want. Speaking of which, I haven't even started to make it. I've been trying to figure out what flavor you want this year, but you always seem to change. So, I guess it's a good thing you're here. Although I wish it wasn't under the circumstance. Circumstance? It's a fancy word for what happened. So, because of what happened, you had to come home. And what happened? Exactly, you got hurt. So, under the circumstance of which you got hurt, you had to come home. Usually I love it when you come home because I know you're safe. But in this case, you're not. Or you got hurt. Be careful next time, okay, sweetie? Ideally, never climb into a tree again. I know you'll probably do it. But be careful. Don't climb too high. Otherwise, it might not just be splinters that you receive. It might actually break something and, or worse, could get hurt. Really badly hurt. Promise to be safe for me? Good. And I'm glad. So, back to the cake. What type do you want? I know last year was vanilla, so I can cross that off the list. I don't think you'd want to copy that one. There is also chocolate, lemon, coffee, fruit, sponge, you name it. You know me, I know how to bake a lot of different things, including a lot of different types of cake. So, which one do you want to go with? Awesome. That one's really good. And super easy too. And what kind of frosting would you like? Or do you want to just have fruit on top? Okay. Alright. That sounds perfect. And luckily, I have everything in here in our kitchen that we need. Which is also great because I'm sure outside is jam-packed with people from our village as well as outside. And I'm sure the stores are either completely filled with people or almost empty of produce. And that wouldn't be good either way. It's a good thing I went out early this morning. Yes. So I'll start making the cake. And, well, do you want to help? Or do you want to go back outside? Either way, I don't mind. And I usually think that it's tradition for the birthday boy to not make the cake, to not do anything because it's your special day. Well, just because you got hurt doesn't mean that it's not going to be fun going back outside. I'm sure your friends are very worried about you, and... Yes, see? I told you they were. I'm sure they want you to come back outside and spend time with them too. At least celebrate a little bit more at the festival. Well, as long as you don't try to climb any more trees, I'm sure you won't get hurt anytime soon. How does it feel, by the way? I put a little bit of cleaning solution on those bandages so that it would help keep it from getting infected. I know it stings a little bit, honey. It can, but it's better for you. It means that the cleaning solution is working. It disinfects everything so that there's no chance for your arm to get any worse. Yeah, it is pretty smart. You should thank whoever invented it. Yes, I'm sure they were very, very smart people. So, you think you're gonna go outside for a little while longer? Yeah, I think that would be perfectly fine. Your father doesn't come home until when the sun is about to go down, because he unfortunately had to work today. And then we can all get together and eat some dinner, your favorite dinner, and have some of your birthday cake. And then if I remember correctly, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little gifts right over there just for you. No, don't you start walking over there. Those are for later. Yes, I'm sure. It's bad luck to open your gifts before you eat the cake. Why? I'm not sure. It's just what my dad always told me when I was growing up. Maybe he didn't want to have to clean the mess of the wrapping paper afterwards. Or at least do it early. I'm not sure. Either way, you are not going to touch those presents, mister. I see your hand. There you are. Well, come here. Let me take a look at that arm one more time, okay? Stretch it out. I'm not going to put you into any sort of trouble. If anything, your father and I are very relieved that it wasn't any worse. That's when we'd be worried. Huh. So it doesn't really hurt anymore, does it? Of course, other than that stinging. You'll get numb to it soon, don't worry. It looks good. I can already see it healing a little bit. Right, let me wrap that back up a little. There you go. Alright, honey, you're all set. You should go out there. Spend some more time with your friends. It's always important. I promise I'll be fine right here, hon. Alright. See you later. Have fun. Oh, and a happy birthday. I love you too.